Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0113 indicates a high voltage issue in the intake air temperature IAT sensor circuit for Honda Civic models from 2006 to 2011. The IAT sensor is crucial as it measures the temperature of the incoming air. This data helps the engine control module, ECM, adjust fuel delivery and ignition timing, optimizing engine performance. When the DTC P0113 is triggered, it often signifies that the signal voltage from the sensor is either exceptionally high or that the sensor is reading temperatures that are not within an expected range, such as -40 degrees Fahrenheit, -40 degrees Celsius, or higher than 4.92 volts. This can lead to poor engine performance, increased emissions, and reduced fuel efficiency if not addressed promptly. A thorough diagnostic is necessary to isolate the cause and correct the issue. The IAT sensor, located in the air intake duct near the mass airflow MAF sensor, plays a critical role in providing temperature readings of the incoming air. It helps the engine control module, ECM, calculate the air density to adjust the fuel mixture accordingly. The signal produced by the IAT sensor is sent to the ECM, which requires accurate information for optimal combustion. If the IAT sensor circuit experiences high voltage, it could lead to erroneous readings that disrupt engine performance, prompting the P0113 code. Diagnosing this issue starts with observing the current data readings using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which will show whether the IAT sensor is functioning properly or indicating extreme conditions, such as -40 degrees Fahrenheit, or a voltage above 4.92 volts. Several factors can contribute to triggering the DTC P0113. A primary cause may be a faulty IAT sensor, which could malfunction and provide incorrect voltage readings to the ECM. Poor electrical connections or loose terminals at the MAF sensor, IAT sensor, or the ECM may result in signal interruptions that appear as high voltage on the diagnostics. Additionally, wiring issues, including shorts or breaks within the harness connected to the IAT sensor, may also give similar symptoms. It is crucial to methodically check each of these potential causes, starting from the sensor itself, to ensure accurate diagnostics and successful repairs. When the P0113 code appears, symptoms might include poor engine performance, increased fuel consumption, and the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. Drivers may notice that the vehicle struggles during acceleration or maintains an irregular fuel economy, possibly due to the ECM receiving incorrect temperature readings from the IAT sensor. This can ultimately affect the vehicle's overall drivability and efficiency. Understanding these symptoms is vital for timely interventions, as extended periods with this fault can lead to more severe engine problems or emissions concerns, making it essential to address the issue as soon as it surfaces. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P0113 is to ensure that you turn the ignition switch to the on position. Doing this allows power to flow to the various sensors and modules in the vehicle, which enables you to check the data from the IAT sensor using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. You need to look specifically at the temperature reading displayed. If the reading is approximately -40 degrees Fahrenheit, -40 degrees Celsius, or higher than 4.92 volts, this indicates a persistent issue with the IAT sensor circuit. If the data falls within these ranges, it suggests that there may be an intermittent failure, advising you to check for loose connections or terminals at the MAF sensor, IAT sensor, and the ECM. Proceed to turn the ignition switch to the lock, 0 position, to safely disconnect the vehicle's electronics before further inspection. Once the ignition is locked, you will need to disconnect the MAF sensor/IAT sensor 5P connector, a crucial step to facilitate your next actions. Subsequently, connecting terminals number 4 and number 5 of the MAF IAT connector with a jumper wire allows for a controlled examination of the sensor circuit. This method creates a direct connection that bypasses the sensor, providing the opportunity to evaluate the circuit independently. Conducting this step accurately will set you up for the next diagnostic procedure, where you will again check the data list with the HDS. Once you have completed the previous steps, turn the ignition switch back to the on second position. Similar to earlier, you will use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to check the data from the IAT sensor once more. This time, you are particularly interested in any reading that still indicates -40 degrees Fahrenheit, -40 degrees Celsius, or a voltage of 4.92 volts or higher. If the sensor data reflects these fault conditions, it suggests that the issue might not lie within the sensor, but rather further along in the circuit, warranting further investigation. However, if the IAT sensor reading changes, indicating normal parameters, you may need to recheck the sensor itself and the connections that could potentially be faulty or intermittent. Successful interpretation of these readings is a pivotal part of the troubleshooting process. After completing the necessary repairs and addressing issues identified in the earlier steps, proceed to the final repair verification to ensure reliability. Start by double-checking all electrical connections to the MAF sensor, IAT sensor, and the ECM, as a properly secured electrical connection assures system integrity. Additionally, confirm the functionality of the IAT sensor, making sure it has been replaced or repaired correctly and is providing accurate temperature readings. Finally, conduct a road test to observe the vehicle's performance and confirm that the check engine light has turned off and does not reactivate, validating that the repair addressed the problem effectively. This step is critical in ensuring that the vehicle is restored to optimal operational standards. To avert issues similar to the P0113 in the future, implementing preventive maintenance is essential. It is advisable to regularly inspect electrical connectors and terminals to ensure they are free from corrosion, dirt, or wear that could lead to poor connections and affect the sensor's performance. Pay special attention to the condition of the IAT sensor, ensuring that it is clean and functioning adequately. Additionally, performing routine diagnostic checks can be beneficial to catch potential faults early before they escalate into larger issues. These preventive measures not only enhance the reliability of the vehicle, but also contribute to improved fuel efficiency and reduced emissions, safeguarding vehicle performance for the long haul. In conclusion, understanding the significance of the IAT sensor in managing engine performance is crucial for vehicle maintenance and repair. Following structured troubleshooting steps is vital to accurately pinpointing issues related to DTC P0113. It assists in not only identifying faulty components, but also ensuring that electrical connections are secure and efficient. After repairs, performing thorough verification helps confirm successful resolution of the problem. Lastly, adopting a routine preventive maintenance schedule is essential, assisting in avoiding similar issues in the future and promoting the longevity and efficiency of your Honda Civic. By systematically addressing these factors, drivers can ensure their vehicles remain reliable and efficient for years to come. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.